Hey everyone, it's me. I made a post recently about how I put crystals up in my window so when the light hits the window, I get beautiful rainbows all over my kitchen. And I wanted to give people ideas if they're struggling in life or they're going through estrangement or whatever. If life has gotten you down, you can do certain things to bring joy back into your life. It's just simple things. And I asked for people's opinions on what they did, and a lot of people are creating and and creating a whole new existence for themselves, whether they sold their home and moved and things like that. Not all of us can afford to move, but there are ways we can make a new existence for ourselves. And I just want to say the one thing about estrangement is it does not discriminate against your financial situation. Parents that are being estranged from their adult children come from all walks of life. We come from different upbringings and different financial means. Some of us have very little and some of us have more. And so I used to say, it's never going to happen to me. My children would never walk out of my life. I will always be a part of their lives. I will get to know my grandchildren and be the mother of the bride and the person in the room when my daughter gives birth. And so to say it's not going to happen to me is simply not valid and true for today. If you are a person who still has a relationship with her children, his children, and they're still a part of your life, or maybe you have 4 children and you're connected to 2, I think that's great. And am I jealous? Well, absolutely. But I just want to say it's hard and it's unfathomable when it first happens, and it doesn't matter what your financial means are. Know that you are not alone. We don't walk this earth by ourselves. And when our children leave, even if we're the wealthiest people in the world, there's absolutely nothing we can do to convince them to come back. So the best thing you can do is start pouring your resources into yourself and really think about what kind of life you want to have. And a lot of it has to do with knowing that there is now a death in your family, a death of a relationship. And what do you do when someone you love passes away and you have to pick up the pieces and move on? I'm not saying it's easy, but I am saying when you look around you, this world gives us a variety of opportunities to find joy. And if you can't find it because your children walked out of your life, it is possible that we created an identity that only surrounded our children. I'm only a mom, I'm only this and that. And we so heavily put all of our joy, happiness, etc. into only being a parent. If you only got joy in this world out of being a mom, out of being a dad, I can see where it would be very challenging for you to find joy elsewhere. But we are not on this earth only to be parents. We are not on this earth only to live through our children. You can find joy in yourself, in other people, in other things, in walking outside and looking at a flower and taking in the aroma. So that's all I wanted to talk about today. Please don't be embarrassed. I would be more embarrassed if my children were still at home and they were abusing me or I was abusing them. There's reasons to be embarrassed in this world if you are not a kind person. But if you were a kind person, you loved your kids, you did your very best, and they chose to leave, that's on them. So forgive yourself. There's nothing you can do to change it, but take care of yourself, and I'll be back. Bye-bye.